The burb is here. T-Wall. Burb is here. Alright. Oh, we do need stun staff. Fires and all. Okay, we'll go barricades, fire tower. Gold of course. Fire lasers, fire brim, fire scorcher. Fire arrows. Boom barrel and saw blade. I think I'd rather do drop reset. Okay. All right. Flip trap. Not for this one. There's not enough space. Well, maybe there is for the big boys. Could do flip here and then over on that side. Okay, we'll do flip. We can stick some flip over here as well. Yeah, we can do that. And up here. All right. We're going to have to make sure that we, at some point, let's see, can we do that maybe? Okay, cool. Now that's moist. T-Wald, I thought you slept during the day. You didn't get a new job, did you? Yeah. Hang on. Bird's trying to eat his poop. Maddie Woo Woo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I've been off schedule. Oh, really? Okay. Long super round 4. Gotcha. Very well, dude. Cool. All right. Want to get everything over to the other side, right? Needs to be like this. Hang on. Where do I need to set everything? Opa. Now with the who says Opa? Who is that? That's the Greek, right? Yeah, the Greeks. Opa. All right, let's see. Because we can do our flips here. I did that. Could do that and then coin on the side, maybe? Okay, let's just do this for now. And then I guess a saw blade launcher that way. Should bounce around a little bit. What happens this way? Okay. I'm gonna go that way for it. Opa in Dutch is grandpa. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Huh. I could have sworn the Greeks said Opa. As in like it's like a celebratory, I don't know. Some kind of celebratory thing. Where they're happy about something, so they say Opa. I don't know. DLC worth it so far? I think so. Yeah? I mean, there are, you know, there's opinions across the board about whether or not it should be $8, but I think for $8 it's fine for me. I always think you have to compare it to other things that, like, are the similar price. You know, for example, I went out to Taco Bell and got, oh, how much did I spend out there? I spent about $8 at Taco Bell, actually. Yeah, I got the grilled cheese burrito, and I got 2 beef burritos and a medium Baja Blast with no ice, right? Well, as I normally would. Oh, hello. And you know, the question is what you're getting better than that? Better than $8 somewhere else? And I would have to say yes. $8 for this DLC is more valuable to me than the $8 I spent at Taco Bell. Alright, here we have this side, so we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Can I combine everything yet? I don't think I can. I think I can do this though. Okay. I think I'll do that. Okay, no. I'll do this and this. Then, no, I can just do another group of them. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll do 3 in the front, and then I'll do 2 fire lasers in the back. Okay. Sweet. Do that.
More enemies on the way. The enemy army is attacking on another front. They've breached another door. Here they come.
Okay. That, and that. There we go. All right, we got no traps, but that's okay. You're just trying to play some cards. Going for a long run? We'll go as long as we can, yeah. Man. Luckily, some of them... Ah, my mustache is tickling my nose. Luckily, some of them are getting stuck already, which is what we want. We got our... now that we got arcades set up to merge all together. There we go. Let's get some people moving. Clearly isn't the best way to start this. it's so poor on combos, but maybe it's a safe way. The only other time I did this was co-op. Let's co-op here. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, cool. We'll be over here to kind of catch everybody else. Speed him up here by dying. That's some kind of graphical bug, okay. Fair enough. It is a deep hole. We're gonna make a lot of money on these guys. Probably large size DLC in the future, maybe endless war scenarios. Yeah, you won't get endless war scenarios. I've talked about that a couple of times, so why not? But there's no way that they can do that. I mean, they theoretically could, but realistically they can't. However, I was kind of surprised whenever this was announced that they didn't follow the pattern that they used for the Flyer DLC and had 5 maps total, you know, one of them being war scenario with a few traps and whatever. Kind of surprised I didn't follow that, because then we would have seen a new boss as well, which would have been cool. But it's also, it's a cheaper one than that one was, which now that one's included in the base game as well, so. Okay, we need to speed this side up a little bit, so we're gonna get this going. Okay.
More enemies on the way. Flyers incoming.
I don't want to be flipping enemies over into that hold yet until I got the barricades in the back set up. Alright. Need to get some saw blade launchers over there. Make sure we can take out those totems without needing to see them. Oh, nice. Popped out all the way out here. Oh, I don't have any. You know what? Maybe instead of the flip trap, I should have brought ice dart spitters. Put ice dart spitters into that room. That'd have been pretty useful. But alas, I did not think of it. And goofed. Mm-hmm. Done goofed indeed. Okay. We need to make any other drastic modifications, and I don't think so. All the boom barrels are still deploying. Matter of fact, I'll reset them. Let's see, we'll set them slower. There we go. All right.
Look out, flyers!
Were you happy with the number of new items in the DLC? That's kind of sad. There's only one of each. For an $8 price point, yeah, I think it was okay. I would have maybe, you know, I would have liked to see skins, like a new skin for a couple of heroes, winter themed, of course. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that one, and I'm surprised that they didn't have a pre-order for the DLC. I think that would have made sense, but. What's nice about these saw blades is they'll trigger no matter what on this side, because the enemies on that side trigger them, of course, and then they're going to jump around all the way around to this side. Really hit everything. This is definitely a co-opable map. I think it's a lot more favorable to co-op as far as combo and everything. Just for the kinds of traps that you would normally bring in these instances. And I think co-op is the way to go with this.
More enemies on the way! Flyers incoming!
There we go. A lot of saw blades going that way. I know that we're getting at least one more DLC or just additional content. I have some not so insider knowledge kind of thing. That there is one weapon, one trinket, and one trap at least that we know of, and a terrain type that we know of. That was that's probably going to be very similar to what we have here, with the terrain type being ice or snow. The one weapon trap trinket. I haven't seen any new enemies with that yet, so I don't know for certain. But that's what I'll say about that. I think the new trap is actually going to be really cool whenever it comes out. I don't know when. And of course, it's all subject to change because it's stuff that, I mean, it's all stuff that's subject to change, right? So, all right, let's go from there.
Flyers in the air.
You ever tried Sing Freud? What's your favorite 80s movie? Oh, God. You know, I was born in 91. I don't know if I can have an 80s movie. Let's see. What movie was in the 80s? I'll tell you my favorite 90s movie. 80s movie, huh? I think the Predator, the Alien versus Predator series, like any movies through there, within that, it's probably my favorite. I'm pretty sure that came out in the 80s, right? Predator, at least Predator did. It's got to be, right? It had Arnold in it. Well, it's one of my favorite movie franchises, even if it doesn't count as an 80s movie. Okay. I think I'm going to just stack a bunch of these up here, like all up in here. Why not? Yeah, it's an awkward ceiling space too. I made these butternut cookies. I can't get enough of them. Yeah, Jen brought home cinnamon roll with some kind of cookie as well. I haven't had it yet, but I'm like, you didn't need to. Fat already. Is it Indiana Jones? Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't seen that in a while. That's a good one, yeah. I think we just I think we should farm the flyers for yeah, I think we should just farm the flyers here for money. That side's doing all right. Hey, I found your live stream by chance. Oh, sweet. Say, do you think some OMD merchandise will be successful? Yeah, I don't know. I actually looked into that the other day. There's some kind of board game that I bought, an Orcs Must Die board game, that somebody in the Discord said was pretty fun. But there's only one in stock, and it's only the like one half of the board game piece. There's like, you can play it individually, but then you could have like it's a Unchained versus the Order, which is like orcs versus the humans or whatever kind of thing. And it pulls heroes from Orcs Must Die Unchained. Seems pretty cool, so I figured I'd give it a try, but it was pretty expensive, and the other one wasn't in stock. Yeah, it's an official item. Yep.
Flyers. More enemies on the way.
I remember how I was doing this piece. I thought I was blocking it off fully, but soundtrack is like, yeah, Indiana Jones is it's solid, man. Solid soundtrack indeed. But as far as like t-shirts or whatever, I mean, the game comes with miniatures, which for all the reviews said that the board game miniatures were really cool, and you can actually find those miniatures on eBay and stuff. I think that'd probably be the best merchandise you can get for that. Yeah. I was wondering, since you might be able to tell how famous OMD is right now. I mean, I don't really follow famous things, so I wouldn't have a good inclination of how famous OMD is comparatively to other things. I can say that I like it. You know? I don't know. Good questions. Cappy D, what's up? I remember any Indiana Jones soundtrack being a thing in like band. Yes, I was a band nerd while I was a drummer, so maybe not. I wasn't really a nerd. I didn't play something like the clarinet. You know. I playing the Cyclops and Unchained. Oh yeah, Think I? Yeah, he was really good. It has a dedicated fan base. Yeah, Orcs Must Die has a dedicated fan base. I just wouldn't necessarily call it large. Yeah, I wouldn't call it large necessarily, but dedicated. Yeah, I'd go with that. Top three on Spotify at the moment: John Williams, Queen, Sabaton. Yeah, I went through a Sabaton phase, man. I did. Would you be interested in OMD plushies or statues? No, probably a t-shirt though. And I know there are some kind of t-shirt out there. I just don't know if Robot gets the money for them. If they did, I wouldn't mind buying it. But if Robot doesn't get the money for them, then there's really no point. I'm not really a plushies kind of guy though. I don't really keep mementos of anything. Yeah. I have a t-shirt from State of Decay, and I have a t-shirt from Bloons Tower Defense 6. Check the time in the hospital. In the hospital? Dude. You should get out of the hospital, man. Just walk away. I'm sure nobody will say anything. I won't. Hey, listen, I ain't saying it. I'm not telling you to do it, but I'm not telling you not to do it. That's what I'm telling you. Oh, come on. That's cheap. I need the flyers to die while under the influence of the gold trap. There we go. I was out for a week and straight back in. Damn, dude. I've only been to the hospital, but for like small things, and it's only been a small amount of time at once. I've never spent the night at a hospital, I'll say that. Or have I? I think my little sister, when she was born, she had to stay in the hospital, so I did, but not for myself. Yeah. It's rough, dude. Gold trap, new favorite trap? I mean, I like its usefulness, and I like its usefulness in Endless, especially. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say it's my new favorite trap, though. It's definitely not great for story mode, and it's not great for combos. It's really only good to generate that coin that you need for Endless. I think that's pretty much its only use overall, I'd say. Alright, we're gonna stack that corner and gonna keep the keyboard because the bird's on it. So just step on my stream button and end it. Alright. It's really good in co-op. Yeah, that's true, because then the other person can, or if both people bring it, or just one person really needs to bring it. And yeah, you'll make a lot of money off of that. And you'll be able to bring a multitude of different traps, so. Wow. Yeah. Okay, true. It's also good for destroying frame rate. And I heard PlayStation struggles to use it, which is also unfortunate. Nice. Okay, cool. Animation looks cool. It does look cool, and it is fun to watch. I'm glad that they made it to where it really takes a while to pay itself off. That's one of the things that I was really looking forward to, is because they had the I guess I could have brought the, yeah, if I didn't want to use the gold trap, I could have brought the dart spitter and really went ham on that. But in Unchained, they had another trap that you could sell it for 0 coin, and it made you coin over a certain amount of waves, but like it took a while to pay itself off as well. So you would generally not use it for generally not use that trap for story mode. Uh-oh. Yeah. Stone Staff trap? Yeah. Yeah, Stone Staff 100%. You can get away with not building anything on Slagfield, which is the last flyer map, and Order Enclave. You don't have to build anything for flyers. All you need is Stone Staff. And those are the 2 hardest ones, right? How did he get back here? I just walked. Okay. I know, but additionally, probably archers. Yeah. Lasers aren't bad. If you go lasers, go lightning lasers. But on the first map, you only have fire and ice, I think, on Riftlord. So then I would do lightning lasers. Yeah. You should do that. I just typically don't use archers because I just use the stone staff all the time. They are affected by ground traps though. And it always helps to have the lightning ring trinket. The reason I would say the lightning lasers is because whenever an enemy dies that's electrocuted, it'll do a small area of effects explosion damage that's physical. And so you can end up damaging those lightning immune enemies just by having, oh, hang on, it's gonna be tough. Just a little bit. Okay, but do I let him through? I don't really need to, but okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Now a troll got through? God damn it. Alright, well, I don't have enough damage, clearly. Or enough control, one of the two. Alright, let's get some more, I think I'm gonna get rid of those 2 boom barrels. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If archers could, yeah, lightning archers would be cool. But anyways, yeah, so the area of effect damage that's done by an electrified enemy that dies is physical, which means you can use lightning traps to do damage to lightning immune enemies. Okay. A little bit of slow might go a long way. We'll find out. Pick those gnolls. Those flyers. You know, one of the other things I would have kind of liked to see here with this DLC that would make sense thematically would have been dwarves. Seeing dwarves would have been pretty cool. Because it's the mines, it's in the mountains, you know, that sort of thing. And people were asking for their dwarven companions as well. So that would have been neat, but it is what it is. Is that one gonna go out? So. Okay. Alright, eat. Don't want to kill Dobbin's and Brass family. Oh. No, not against us, but to have like the Dwarven Guardians. You know, like they had in Orcs Must Die 2. They threw grenades, or maybe they're grenadiers or something. They could have made something like a Dwarven group of grenadiers for to do like area of effect physical damage, and they could have made it a war scenario trap and added a war scenario. Or they could have made a Dwarven enemy. That'd have been cool too. It just may not have made a ton of sense to have a Dwarven enemy. As opposed to a cycloptic enemy, right? What is this? I'm watching this Knoll right now, and he kept going back over to the corner there. Anyways, hope to make some story maps with longer waves. 7 waves so little. Yeah, I think they have 8. Wait, they have a Secret Fortress is 8 waves. No. Yeah. Yeah, Secret Fortress is 8 waves. The buddy's trying to get some head rubs. It's too long ago too. Remember, I should revisit it. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but as I stream this game, I get a lot of questions and people in comments talking about it. So, you know, I learned from you guys. I played it a little bit, but not much. I had like 18 waves some maps. Well, you get the war scenarios, right? They take like 25 minutes to beat. They might not be a ton of waves, but it's a ton of enemies per wave. Alright, switching the boom barrels here. Cool. War maps are easy. I mean, they are easy, sure. I'd say the one that people struggle most with is the flyer one. And it's not like it's not a walk in the park necessarily, but it's not too challenging either, right? Alright. Hang on. Bird. Mess. Oh, I should be probably doing flips here. There we go. Or actually, maybe the very last war map. Maybe that one's actually the biggest challenge, right? Because I watch other people play from time to time, you know, like new players or whatever. I think that may actually be the most difficult one for other people. I'll take more coin. The stone staff flies are just annoying. Yeah. Especially the ice one, whenever he hits you. All right. I thought about running mana and health because you'd still get small coin drops, but you'd also get mana drops, so you could keep stoning flyers, but I'm just not sure it's necessary. The thing is, once you build your setup, how much of a difference is there between 10 and wave 18? Well, that too, yeah. It's like it for, you know, war scenarios. Like you'll have enough, like they're big enough that, yeah, you'll get your kill box built up and then you don't have to worry about anything on some of the war scenarios, but you still have to get involved with everything. But if your map is kill boxable at any point, then it shouldn't matter how many waves you have to go through, especially if you have a money-making trap like this one we're lucky to have. All right, so everything after this kill box I want to start killing with fire, you know. This will be our gauntlet of killing stuff, making money. That's quite a few flyers there. Or maybe use too much mana. Alright, good. Okay, good. And enemies like that armored ogre should get flipped right on over. Well, maybe not. I think once he gets to the other flip trap, he should be. Or maybe not. Let's find out. I guess not. But he'll still get knocked down, which is okay. Smaller things should get knocked over there. Speaking of getting knocked over, I see 3 perfectly good spots for an enemy to fly over that side. Good spots. Been won by the worst scenarios, but they grew on me. Yet I still think they could have gone a step further with that at least one map, which is big. Yeah, you know, I've said this in my map tier list thing. I wish they would have combined smaller maps to make a war scenario map. They did something similar to that in Unchained. I also wish they would have made a final boss with a very unique mechanic, which, you know, I get Robot's not a large company or anything, and they have a vision that they've got, but is that penalty? Did I use that? The trap reset? I don't remember using that. How do I barricade this? I can do this. I guess it's either up there or down here, so I'd better off down here, right? Yeah, give more space. Okay. Yeah, I wish they would have done that. That would have been cool. I'd like to see that. This map, you don't need to jump to petrify flies. True. But I like to do it because I keep my fingers busy, right? And it looks sick whenever I do like a 360 no scope. Makes me feel like I'm doing a lot more than I actually am. Come on, the woofy boys. Oh no, they're supposed to fix that. By fixing it, they made it maybe a little bit worse. I think they made it better, but like... the ones that you can't get, you really can't get. Nice. That adds up quite well, actually. Well, that coin will be there forever. Jumping is always a good excuse, yeah. Trying to keep my character active, that way he doesn't become complacent, right? The totem that spawned down there in the bottom left corner, we should see disappear somewhat momentarily. Yep. Oh no, we got pushed over. Alright. That's going to happen. We will also lose coins to our coin deposit over here. Okay.
Flyers incoming.
I really don't remember how I did this with doubles. Okay. Pretty sure there's a way to do it. Ouch. One more of the kiss of the wall trap. I would, except I would rather do damage because it's going to be armored ogres and mountain trolls that get this far. Everything else is probably not going to get this far. All right, so I can do this, right? I can't really bring him up. I'm kind of limited here. Just have to go here then. Really want to. I can go here, but then that opens up a spot. If I go this, oh, let's see. I guess I could. So if I did this, for example, I could do this, then take them up that way, and they walk around and go back down this way. Okay. Yeah. All right. They must have been having some secret meeting on the summit, because I don't know. They must not have wanted to talk about it. If only there was a strategic advantage of having a lower frame rate. If only. Now that totem is going to stay there until I destroy it, unfortunately. Because it is on top of the barricades. Buddy over here is bringing the pain. I actually tried to see if orcs are any faster or slower when I capped the game at 38 frames per second when speedrunning. Oh, really? Did you? Are they? I wonder. I would doubt it, right? Alright. Actually, I don't know. I mean, it's all about in-game time, not necessarily nothing noticeable. Okay. Because the speedrunning stuff is, of course, all based on in-game, not how long the video takes to play through. At this point, I'm just going off of what the minimap says. I'm no longer able to look in front of me for flyers. Just have to watch the minimap. But there's no way I'm seeing anything past it, all this. Okay. No, the molten gold trap is physical damage. I wonder if archers would have been okay here still. Or if they would have gotten to 30 and beyond. Okay.
Flyers in the air. More enemies on the way.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's double stack there. Okay, cool. I'm just not sure that frame rate droppage, even if it did affect the enemy's movement speed, would matter too much. Because the game would have to calculate how long you've been playing, right? If anything, it would hurt it. I would think. If anything, it would hurt it, but I don't know. I'm not a professional speedrunner yet. Yet. Okay. That.
Look out! Flyers! More enemies on the way!
Did they move faster? You can clear earlier. Yeah. Okay. True. True. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna adjust these flip traps. I can sell these 3 kits and put 2 here instead. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move these flip traps over just a little bit.
Flyers incoming! More enemies on the way!
There we go. All right. Oh crap. I think archers would have been able to handle the flyers. I think they do too much damage. I mean, at some point they'd one-shot them, right? If only archers scaled with endless. That'd be cool if they did. Maybe they probably should too. Definitely not after some ways. Yeah. Alright, cannoli boy. Okay, so we've got empty space, barricade, double, barricade, double. Empty space. Okay, that there. Oh, damn it. Alright, fine. Saw that then. We made quite a bit of money on that. And now we need to hurry back and go. No. Damn. Sucks. Maybe I should wait. Yeah. I guess yeah, I kind of have to. Now I kind of have to wait. Right. Till the flyers are all dead before I can go collect it now. It's been unfortunate, but it's what it is. Okay. Oh, nice. I didn't see if that was on armored ogre or not. But nice. Yeah, I'm now thinking these ceiling traps are maybe a little bit more important than those floor traps. Just to make sure that everything here can all die together. Go. Break them apart. Well, maybe not. I may not make too much of a difference there. That's fine. 3, so we'll sell those 3 right there. Go for lasers. Might be possible to handle the flyers without a ballistics everywhere. In theory, yeah, but no. The reason you wouldn't be able to is because auto ballista's late game targeting starts to suffer. They start with 50 health, and at this point, I believe they have more than what auto ballista's damage can do. You'll want to go physical with it, so you'll lose out on a combo point, and Yeah, just overall, it's probably not going to work. If you spam too many of them, then you're going to mess up like which ones can fire, which ones can't. So there's a plethora of reasons not to use them in general, but against flyers, they don't do any better. I think you're actually better off using nothing but fire lasers. This score is really a really bad score. Correct. He doesn't get affected by tar, huh? Oh, interesting. With Darts of Deep Freeze? Oh, yeah. Yeah, darts would be... Well, darts would be okay, yeah. Ice darts. Deep Freeze would also, of course, it would insta-kill them. Yeah. It would help. I mean, Stone Staff is so good that I don't know if you'd need it. Alright, so we've got that blocked off. So we got 1, 2, 3 of these. Go into lasers here. Lasers that way. Okay.
Look out! Flyers! More enemies on the way!
Again, we'll have to kill the flyers before we go get the coins. Okay, good. Flyers are out. Talk about frame rates, my dudes. Okay. Believe that would be the entire ceiling of that trap. Oh, almost. There we go. Now all that's left is coin traps along the ceiling for the flyers and I don't know, anything else I reckon. Then we'll run through the floor and see what happens. Nice. All right, Master Max, what's up? NPC will be here November 30th, so at the start of December it's streaming time. Hell yeah. Well, that actually, good thing you brought that up. That I'm gonna have to bring something up because of that. Or not because of that, but you reminded me to bring something up. This holiday season, I'm gonna be really busy. For example, tomorrow, at 11 to 3, I'm working at a Christmas tree farm. Master Max, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Again, 4 total. Very good. Also, December 1st to December 18th is our moving dates. It's when we can move. We have both apartments during that period of time. So I'll be moving as well, on top of having the job on Sundays at a tree farm, which is on top of course, Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Now, New Year's normally wouldn't be a big deal for me, except this New Year's I'm visiting family I've never seen before. I've never met them yet. I met my step-aunt on Ancestry. That's how I found out about my mom's hidden side of the family, because she was adopted, right? So there's that. All that being said, I'm gonna be relatively busy this holiday season, and because of that, I won't be streaming during the weekdays. I'm gonna try and make Saturdays still happen, but my normal Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I can get it to stream, that's fine. I'll do that, but I may not stream all of those weekdays. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, at least until after the holiday season's over. But I may have to, skip a couple of days there streaming just to make sure that we've got everything, squared away for the new place, and yeah, and everything's all kosher for everything that needs to happen in life. So yeah. Also, I accepted the job that I've been working at. I've been working as a contractor, and I've just accepted that job. So that's also a thing, but I don't think it's not going to consume any of my time necessarily. Let us get the rest of the ceiling traps set up. Okay. Look at that ceiling. Isn't that a thing of beauty? I'll be streaming mainly Warframe due to the... Oh, hang on. Would you like to be a full-time streamer one day? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I haven't really thought of it though. I mean, it's such a dynamic. It's such a dynamic and inconsistent kind of job, right? Like, you'll never know if you're going to make money or not every month, right? So it's like, you can kind of predict some of that stuff, but yeah, it just depends. And your livelihood's based upon how well a game does, and a game is also, you kind of have like a symbiotic relationship, right? With a game and a developer and stuff like that. So there's always a pretty big risk when it comes to being a streamer, I think, or being a YouTuber. But that, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna like do stuff. I plan on doing more videos than streaming. Is basically kind of the trade-off there. But for videos, I can stop and start kind of thing. Whereas for streaming, not so much. It takes a dedicated amount of time. But said, okay, stream mainly Warframe due to the premiere of the biggest story DLC yet. But I think I'll find some time for Orcs. Sweet. Very cool. I think my buddy T-Wald, I think he plays Warframe. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I can do lasers in that room in front of me as well. They're almost like... okay, never mind. I was about to say they're almost dead by the time they get to me, but that's... The lie detector test came back and said that was a lie. This is why sponsors are a thing, but it's important to take care of business. Just one day, it could be gone. Yeah, not only that, but like... You really have to... It's almost like you have to be on a fast track to retirement. You know, you have to hold enough funds to be on retirement. And then everything else after that you can spend. True or false, you can hold a charged longbow scepter dom shot while spamming primary fire. That's both true and false. You can hold the longbow, you can hold the right mouse button longbow and still fire with the left mouse button if you hold the right mouse button down. But with the Scepter of Dom, you can only left mouse button either hold the charge or you can fire. You can't do both. You can right mouse button, of course, and then left mouse button, but then you just use your charm, so you're not charging while shooting. Bow and chain lightning. Yeah, the chain lightning is the only other weapon that can do that. Yeah. Ouch. I got whacked. Oh, damn it. Some of the arcane staff. Oh. No, the arcane staff, all it is a damn. Ah, he's gonna, okay, I'll let him through. All the arcane staff is just a regular weapon. There's no charge mechanic to it. The right mouse button spam for the arcane staff is like... Oh, sorry. The arcane staff, the only thing that it can do is when you hit right mouse button, it just shoots down the orbs. Do I? Of course. Of course, of course. Thought it was going to be like a... I thought you were trying to quiz me or something. But, it's a nice question. If I was to ever quiz you guys, I might ask that question. There we go. Easy peasy. You deserve more viewers? I think the game deserves some more players, is what you meant to say. There's really no stopping them once they get over here. If they get over here. But if is good. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe we should just do flip traps here. Be cheaper, right? If we're even there. That might help cycle some of the enemies through. Cleaning a grill today, and now my fingers smell like the grill. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more sold on the idea that the flip trap is a good idea. What? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Someone got through. Wall chargers would also be really good. That's why I think this is because you have like such a big area with low ceilings and high ceilings. I think this is a really good co-op, so that way you can bring the traps that you need for both, and because you'll be fighting in open spaces and very close spaces. There's no stopping them. And one brings single, one brings double caves, as far as that is. Oh. Maybe I don't do that then. Okay. I like the sound of the molten gold. I never really realized what it was. It actually sounds like lava. What wave do you usually get to? On this map or in general? I think my average waves, you get something pretty high number. Depending on the map, but I don't know. I've never done this map on Endless as far as I can go before. I'm guesstimating we're probably going to end at about 50. I'd like to end at 50. Like a lawyer once said, it depends. The Vampire of Wind. The longest I've ever gotten is wave 1001. That was on a specific map, that it's possible to do that with a little bit of you got to get hands on just a little bit. There's some RNG with the sappers on quick paths that kind of forces you to have to get involved. You don't have to do it very often. I've been trying endless, can't seem to get past high 60s. If the map has a lot of open area for you to flip enemies off of, that's what you want to do. You want to flip, flip, flip. But I think the map you can get the farthest on, actually it might be Hidden Dock, now that I think about it. Hidden Dock is probably the one that you can get the farthest on. That one you may be able to get to 1,000. That one are quick paths. But Hidden Dock, if you can get set something up that's going to work for Hidden Dock, there's no RNG because there's no flyers, and there's no sappers or fire elementals or any of that. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah, good. Okay, got him. Well, the Armored Ogre's gonna make it. Ah, unless I can get that to happen. There we go. Come back over. Nope, okay. Uh-oh. Did I spend too much time away? Almost. Oof, those frames though, man. Also the Vampire of Wind, if you're playing on PlayStation or Xbox, you're gonna have a hard time late game endless. Just due to the processing power that you're gonna have. The 60 is it's actually pretty good to get to. You know, 25 is 5 skull here, whereas I think 45 was 5 skull back in 2, right? Yeah, I think it was. Once you're 60, it's almost impossible to lag. Yeah, okay, there's no way I'm killing him. There we go. Knocked him right off. Okay, got another guy stuck over here. Where'd he come from? How'd he get over there? Oh, here's the guy that I unstuck. Okay, that's right.
Flyers in the air. More enemies open.
Console. Well, yeah, on console, yeah, you're gonna lag on console once you get to 60 plus. That's kind of known. I don't know if it's considered a bug or not, but and by considered a bug, I mean by robot. Mass Hatters, what's going on? All good, sweet. Joining, oh, it's not a bug? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was, it wasn't Robot's fault for that. I don't know. But that is the sole reason as to why they're not going to put horse scenarios on Endless. Is because console gamers may not be able to quote-unquote complete it if it was on Endless, right? And they wouldn't be able to make sure that you can complete the game by getting to wave 25, but if you have performance issues, obviously you can't. So yesterday I watched Black Panther. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not really big into the superhero stuff. I've seen all of them, but I'm not like a huge fanboy of superhero stuff at all. Not saying there's anything wrong with superhero movies, but I personally am not a huge superhero fan. Back in a second. All right. But I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, it's fun. They're fun to watch. I would say they're fun to watch, but they just don't quite do it for me. Beautiful. They are entertaining. True, they're entertaining, yeah. And I know that the budgeting is huge and like a lot of people are involved, and that's nice to see. A lot of involvement throughout the industry, because that means that jobs are created, people are getting paid to like produce things, and that's always good to see, right? From an economy standpoint, it's nice. So yes, I watched it and it was amazing. It is, or in the actor died. I don't know what you mean by that. Talking about in the movie? Oh, sad. Oh, did he? Are you talking about the main character? Black Panther himself? I didn't know. Yeah, I mean, oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But stuff's always unfortunate. Some kind of cancer. Ah. Interesting. That looks like a lot of traps. It is. It definitely did. I talk about the guy who player Black Panther. Yeah, that would be yes, that would be Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman looks like. Sure, good one, but again. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's that is a bit sad. This bird, I swear. By the way, I have any headset. Do you? What kind of headset did you get? No. How does one stop enemies from destroying one's barricades? You got to make sure that there's certain enemies that are supposed to destroy barricades, such as like cobalt sappers and firelings. You can use gravity pills are probably one of the best options against them, or flip traps, of course. Well, let's see. Otherwise, if like a projectile is coming in, just make sure you're not like standing on the barricade, or if you have like a height difference, so the enemy when they're shooting up, they don't hit the barricade to hit you. Those are pretty easy ways for the enemies to be able to destroy your barricades. I would say try not to stand on them, but I think they changed something within the game to where that doesn't really matter as much. Keep forgetting it. Keep forgetting your headset. See, the flyers in this map almost make me want to do the other Joker, Batman, Harley Quinn. Maybe they almost make me want to do the other unique upgrade for the molten gold traps, which is to provide health and mana drops. What that will allow me to do is consistently stone staff. I mean, consistently. This looks cool. What is it? I'm not sure what that is. Mouth? Oh, is that the mouth of Sauron? Maybe that's the mouth of Sauron. Lord of the Rings. For all my fellow nerds out there. Hell, that armored over might get through. Got the bird back here poking me in the back. I can see him. Well, he's poking at, but he's poking at it. Map are we on? We're on Icebound Mine, which is the second of 3 maps for the new DLC. Alright, we're at wave 50. After this one, we'll lose, and we'll look ahead to the next one. Like I've been streaming for an hour and some change. Wow, indeed. If it was easier to flip the big guys, I would say we can get pretty far, but yeah, unfortunately that's not the case. Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It's just Fire Lady instead of Lightning, because there aren't any lightning bats, are there? That's a good point. I don't know. Why not? I have Fire Tar. You know, I think you're onto something, Bicorn. I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something. I think that would have been a better choice. And then we can go Arcane Brim, because there's nothing that's strong against there's something weak against fire that comes out that's not already weak against other stuff, except for trolls. Yeah, but I don't think there are lightning bats. Well, there are lightning bats in Rift Lord, but yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. I just kind of assumed they would put them in there because they're in Rift Lord, but they're not. They didn't put them in, so good point. Yeah, really good point. If I don't know as an answer, then I'll take the answer. What are all the status effects and what do they do? Okay, loaded question. Let me show you something here. Elements and status effects. Here is all of the status effects. And what they do. And that gives us wave 50 of Icebound Mine. How long have we... Those bells. Thank you. Of course. Yeah, there's kind of a lot to that question, or else I'd go over it all, but it's all on the wiki. So there's one more status effect I don't think we've updated. I'm not exactly sure if we'd consider it a status effect because it does not provide an additional combo. But that is the Molten Gold status effect. I believe it's called Shiny. And all that does is gives the enemies a drop chance to an additional drop chance opposed to their regular one, to drop the items that the Molten Gold trap allows. So small coins and either big coins or potions. And that would be the this trap right here. So this one isn't on there if you're looking for that. But in the traps section of that wiki page, this is in there to include the percentages of the drop chance and all that stuff, and more information about it. All right, there we go. Okay, we got wave 50. Very cool. All right, let me see. See something here. How long have we been streaming? I may call it here, and then we'll pick up possibly next week, throughout the week, some more stuff. So I'll make sure I didn't stream for like less than, I think it's been more than an hour, right? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well played. Very well. Yeah, okay, so we'll call it here. And then like I said earlier today, normally I would do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday streams, but due to some stuff going on in the holiday season, we may not do Tuesday, Thursdays. As a matter of fact, this Thursday I probably wouldn't be able to do because it's Thanksgiving, right? I still plan on trying to do the Saturdays streams, but again, there might be a Saturday or two that I'm not streaming, just kind of because of everything going on. And then after the holiday season, we'll pick it back up. Maybe stream even more than what we've done so far. We'll have to see. All right, with that, I'll leave you guys to it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow. There's a Discord in the link below if you're interested in joining the Orcs Must Die 3 Discord. You can find people to play. You can go into the looking for group chat for all platforms. You can join people there. And with that, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys on the flip side. All right. Deuces.